welcome to another The Forsaken, which is every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on Madbird Streams. We are here. We have a new player. Mason is joining us this evening, and he'll be in the campaign from, well, I guess, until he wants to leave or until the campaign ends.
So what episode pertains either of those scenarios?
Surprise! It's the last episode of the campaign. I'm kidding. It's not. So let's start out, and welcome chat. For anyone in chat, glad to have you here. We'll start out with a summary from last week's episode. After their unexpected conversation with Alec, Regina's brother, the party questioned the motives of their new friend Jordea. Teagan follows her outside to the docks, catching her mid-sending stone communication, mentioning what she had just heard. After questioning her and getting no direct answers, Teagan brings her to the Armed Pear Tavern, where it's, ever so slowly, revealed that her client is none other than Wineda, an artificer who assisted them back in Fairweather, and who used to work for the Fairweather School of Mages. But upon hearing that Juniper saw a green-cloaked man in the town square, Jordea immediately rushed out again, dragging the rest of the party with her. They searched the streets, catching glimpses but never quite able to catch up. Meanwhile, Jurble finds a very interesting altar set up in the town square open temple, marked to the Great One. After their goose chase, the party head back to the tavern, Kazil reaching out to Wineda to confirm Jordea's identity, as well as discovering a very surprising piece to the puzzle. The man Jordea was looking for in the green cloak is none other than Krist, a teacher and head of security for the college that the group met back in Fairweather all those weeks ago.
Oh no, it was only weeks?
Well, I mean, weeks can be months, you know.
No.
Let's see. He used message for that, right?
Sending.
Okay.
Sending's the one that goes across planes.
Right. You're right. Okay, yeah, so we start back in the tavern, the Armed Pear, with Jordea sitting there at the table with you. Polo is sitting on the table, we'll say nursing a cup of tea, and everyone's there except Pyxrin and Zephyr. Pyxrin went out to look for Zephyr and has been looking for him for quite some time now. Yes, and so Kazil had just did sending just to reach out to Wineda, finding out that, and he relayed the message back to you, that she had hired Jordea to find Krist, whom quite a few of you know from before. So Kazil, she's looking for Krist.
Oh dear. The plot thickens.
I think that's all that she was able to. Let me see if I can reach out to her again. Give me one moment. Just looking at his spell slots.
Doesn't need them. Burn them all.
Yeah, the tavern is about medium crowd. You know, it's not dead, but there are a couple people that have come in. A couple of tables are kind of filling up. There are a few people at the bar. And just as the group of you are kind of taking in that information, Pyxrin, you get back to the tavern with the information that I let you know before. Well, with the information that what you did or did not find. You see the group.
I have no idea where that dang bird went.
The group are all sitting at a booth kind of in the far back corner of the Armed Pear.
Zephyr's wandered off.
Good news,
Hi,
Pyxrin?
what y'all doing?
Well, we spent the afternoon trying to find somebody, tailing somebody. Not having great success.
That's a third level spell?
Sending, yeah.
Jesus
Some of
Christ.
us less success than others, and she just kind of like shakes her money pouch, which is lighter. Watch your purses here.
Why?
And,
What happened?
I don't know. But if she can squeeze between people, she's going to do it, so she's safer. She's looking at Jurble and
I could have stood up. If you
nope,
okay.
she's just clambering over people to like cram
Watch
herself
the
between.
hoof, watch the hoof. Okay.
So Zephyr. Okay, nope, she's just comfy now.
So
What happened, Juniper?
No, I don't.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, why are
Don't-
you clutching your bag like that?
It's lighter than when I got here. Someone got into it, but that's not as important as what else is going on. I just watch your purses.
Let me try to maybe send her another message. I can maybe do this one more time. Yeah, Jurble?
Oh no, go on. Continue
Okay.
what you're doing.
All right.
Pyxrin, we found out Judea's working for Wineda. You remember Wineda from way back when? Gave Gimbal the dog, all that. She hired Judea.
One with that mechanical arm or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Wait, who said
Well,
that?
how's she,
That's
how's she
Judea.
doing?
Oh, I thought Judea went back to the hotel.
Oh, she did, didn't she? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, just keeping together an entire world in my head. It's fine. It's okay.
It's confusing.
Yeah, so Judea's not there. So
How's Wineda doing? Wait. She was hired by her, and for what?
To find, Jurble kind of lower his voice and to find Krist.
Krist, you remember from Fairweather?
Remember the
Wait,
the security head of security? We killed his brother. Well, we didn't kill his brother.
What?
We didn't kill it. We didn't kill his brother. We didn't. That was poor choice of words. Teagan just chopped off the finger. Now you know the context to that.
Okay.
That's whose finger it was.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I killed him, but we brought him back to life. It was an accident. I hit him
And then
too
he died
hard.
again. And then he
Oh.
died again.
But
Yeah,
we didn't
it
cause
was
the second death.
rough.
Yeah, that wasn't our fault.
We didn't cause the one that stuck. That was by bad people.
That was somebody else.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm very confused. Wait, so he's not dead?
Oh, Krist? No, apparently he's not. It must have been. Yeah, no, he's not dead.
Okay, real quick. I know I asked this every. Do we? We
You
don't.
don't
remember
remember
the
Krist
timeline
dying.
at
You
all.
don't remember
Right.
Krist dying.
Okay. So
Yeah. No,
on that.
no Krist dying. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
he's
my head
not.
hurts. Oh.
I'm not sure why he would be dead. Pyxrin, but no, he's not. He's not dead. Very much alive. Let me, Wineda.
Right.
It's me. Why were ya after Krist? What has he done now? Do you know if he's here in the altar? Just give me a moment and we'll see if she Oh? Okay. Apparently he's up to no good, she says. That it's hard to explain in 25 words, but She will try to give us more information. But to watch out for him. And that he should be here. Well, I'm assuming in the city, not in this tavern. But I think she ran out of words. That's really all I can't really get her again today.
Is there a reward?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask her, and she didn't say. I can try to ask her tomorrow, but or maybe Judea knows.
Yeah, I mean,
Judea.
Judea should.
It's really hard to say it, but yeah, okay.
What was her mother thinking?
Yeah.
That's hard. Oh my God.
I mean, at least Judea should be better working with us now because we can prove we actually know Wineda.
If she believes us. We might have should have done the send-in when she was in front of us, maybe.
Oh,
That might have made a difference, but I don't know with her. She's kind of,
Little
I don't know.
out of it.
She's something.
A few loins short of a pig.
Okay.
Pyxrin just busts
Very-
out laughing.
I mean, it's a common saying where I'm from.
What kind of pigs are you all
Sure.
butchering?
Well, they got loins in them, I guess.
Multiple. Well, good for you, Kazio. Okay.
Well,
Thanks.
well, if
The fact that he's so serious talking about it.
I mean,
Sorry.
loins in a pig are the good, there's
we got it. We got it.
you can count them, and if there's one missing, you know. So
Yes. Right.
All right, Kazoo, can't you just work your charm like you've got your instrument and, aren't you like, just a little, hey, how you doing?
who am I working my charm on? Pyxrin?
Well, the Lloyds, obviously.
Judea? I don't think Judea can be charmed by me, but he looks at Juniper. I know someone who might be able to charm her into something. Kind of gives you an eye, Juniper.
Everyone looks
Hey.
at Juniper.
Pyxrin's
Hey.
just gonna look at Juniper and be like, with a big grin
Hey.
on
Everyone looks over
his
at
face.
Juniper.
she just kind of like tries to hide in between Jurble and whoever's sitting next to them. It's not really working, but
Aw.
just fluffing
Don't
Jurble's
hide, Juniper. I know. I've seen ya. Smooth
Gerble's
moves.
still not getting it.
It's been I being on this plane for this long. I mean, it's just not the same as back on a ship. Nothing's worked so far. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't seem to have my sea legs here. Kazil's been so nice to help. Normally I don't need help. I don't need help. I'm a very confident.
Oh, we can tell that, Juniper.
It's fine. It's a bit.
How about this? If nothing works, just be blunt about it.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Hold on.
You got this.
Oh.
Well, Judea's not there now. Just to remind you, she's at
I know.
the okay.
She has a very good memory for
Okay.
faces
Okay.
and faces.
Are you allergic to something?
No.
Is it my ginger tea? You're sniffing a
Oh.
lot.
No, it's okay. My nose. It's fine.
You're not getting another nosebleed, are you?
No,
Do you need a napkin? Okay, I'll stop.
no, I'm good. There's just not enough water in the air here, and there's too many beautiful everythings. I'll do whatever I have to do for you all, and whatever it takes.
Well, I mean, it might not be
Whatever it takes.
that necessary, right? I mean,
No, it sounds very necessary. It sounds very important.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what's necessary. But, so, before we go back to the inn, Jurble just pauses because he remembers the inn. And he's just like, before we head back to the inn, Pyxrin, any luck on our fair feathered friend?
What?
Weren't you looking for Zephyr?
Yeah, I have no idea where he went. He just took off. He's so short, it's hard to find him. Everybody else is so dang tall. I hope he didn't fall into the water. That was probably really bad to say. I'm sorry. I lost him. I have no idea where he's at.
There's a lot of gondolas and tritons around. I'm sure there's a lifeguard service.
It's really easy to get lost in this place, and people seem to disappear really easy.
Well, that's not.
So can we go look
I'm
for
not
him?
sure if that was any better.
Oh no! I mean,
It's all right. It's all right. And also, you don't have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable or anything like that. If you're okay with it, that's fine. If you're not, you can say something. It's fine. And I could go do the thing if need be. She kind of like smirks a little bit, but then like she's like, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, sweetheart. It's good.
Do you not like birds that much?
She eats them like chicken.
So, okay. Are we looking for Zephyr before we head back to the inn? I mean, he does have some cursed items with him that could cause
I mean, if something
problems.
happens, well, at least we'll know where he's at. That wasn't very helpful either.
Comfort me. Well, I mean, I would be worried about us running into Krist, but he never met Krist. That was after. So I guess.
do you usually stick together when you get to places like this? You seem to have a lot of history that follows you.
I mean,
In and out.
we try to. I think. I mean. I'm sure he could ask where the cute lord in. Well, surely he got those words. He picked up those words. I'm sure he did. This is his home plane. He was born here. He's fine. I'm sure he knows.
Oh. Okay.
I hope.
Yeah. I mean, you and Teagan did most of the searching. I helped a little, but do we want to search some more? Do we have enough time? We didn't do very good last time.
I don't know.
How hard can he be? He's a bird. He's a.
Yeah. We could give it a try. What do you think, Teagan?
Well, I was gonna probably talk to Polo. Maybe we still have to track down this fluffy cat. I think that was last.
Oh
seen
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
fluffy. Oh.
I'm sorry, Polo. I completely forgot.
Hey, there's a lot going
all the
on. We're
advice.
still here in the city,
Yeah.
though. That's all that matters. It doesn't have to be like right this moment, but something I'd want to check out before we leave, for sure.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, before the vampires get him.
Oh, Polo.
Yes.
What? Huh?
You never know.
Oh,
Yeah?
Okay. I can't blame the cats. I don't actually know who robbed me. Normally, I'm on a boat. There's only so many people. You can usually narrow it down. But I did. I talked to some cats outside.
Yeah?
And then noticed my purse was a little lighter. But you know, I can't blame them. But one of them was a fluffy cat, and I only asked them about this man who's now someone everyone knows. But I didn't think to ask them about the mice. But I'm sure we can ask them again.
Yeah, we can go out there and ask them for sure. I'm sure. How hard can it be to find one fluffy cat in a dock full of them?
You know, they seemed really nice. They seemed really nice, and I paid them. Maybe too much apparently, but I paid them to give me some information.
Are you sure it was stolen, or did you pay them the money?
I didn't pay them that much.
Oh.
I mean, not that
You should talk
much.
to Judea. She's a private investigator. You could hire her, and she could find the money for you. See? Perfect.
I mean, she didn't seem too interested to take on the case of the missing mice.
Well,
think
you know,
she's
she's also
very
busy
dedicated
doing
to
her
the
own
one-
case. She's finding some guy in a green cloak.
Meh.
Right.
Who might be finding, yeah. Well, if I run across the cats, or if they find me, I will make sure I know where my purse is first off.
Well,
and
for
then,
sure, yes.
we'll ask them
Cats
about
are
your-
sneaky, but so are, you know, I mean, there's a lot of things that are
Mm.
sneaky in this world. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I mean, you gotta kind of take the hits where they come.
Mm,
Right?
right. I'll keep my eyes out, and my hooves. I'll make sure I tread lightly.
Wait, should we travel together, do you think? Should I go with you?
Black Bear.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
fine.
so are we looking for Zephyr or for the cat? Or are we going back to the cute Lord Hidden?
I'm taking a walkabout looking for. I'm going to just keep my eyes open, see if I can find any of them.
Anything. All of it.
Yeah.
Tegan's gonna find all of it for us.
All of it. Well, we can't do another message to your friend because of the spell until tomorrow. But the mice have been missing for a long time, but Zephyr's, you know, relatively newly lost. So,
Sure.
and
Could be
That's-
easier to find than a person in
Yeah.
a green cloak or a cat, because I haven't seen too many birds, whatever. What is he again? Sorry, that's
A
rude.
Kenku,
Kenku.
right?
Kenku.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
it
I'm
seems
sure
like
it'll be a piece of cake.
Hmm.
As y'all are talking, you see a figure approach from the bar area. Mason, would you like to describe what your character looks like?
Happy to. I am wearing a brown cloak. I have fair skin, dark brown hair with blue eyes, and I'm about 5'6", and I just approach very casually. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Hello.
Apologies for interrupting your conversation. My name is Zivar. You may call me Zivar. I think I have been looking for you. Are you Jurble? And are you Teagan?
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Who is asking? I mean, I know you're asking, but
Yes.
who paid you to look for us?
Oh, very astute of you. Well, I have been looking for many of you. I have been given a description of a group, and it's most of you fit the descriptions I was given. I was looking for Teagan, Jurble, and also Zephyr and Pyxrin, Rome and Renarius. Do you know these people?
I have never seen them before in my life.
I just would like to know your intentions.
I have been requested to find you. I have something for. Well, if you are them, I'm looking for them. I have a package. I have a delivery, and there's someone who is trying to find them. And if I have found you, then I shall be paid. And from what I understand, what I have for you is probably something that you want. It is not anything nefarious that I can tell. I did not open it, I promise. But if you are not these people, I can give you the descriptions, and I can probably split my fee if you will help me find them. I really thought I had gotten lucky and finally seen most of you, and I was getting a little worried that I would not actually cross your paths. But if you are, please tell me.
I think we. How much are you getting paid that you split?
3 gold.
Yeah, give us the descriptions and we'll help you find them.
Oh God.
At that point, Teagan's like, set the package down.
Oh, damn. You have to ruin our fun already, Teagan.
We've had too much fun already.
Have we? I haven't had fun.
And I'll tell Zivar to open the package.
I feel confident that I may have finally found what I'm looking for. I will show it to you, since most of you match the descriptions. And so I'll lay down the table. I'm keeping my hand on it. It's a gold box. I've been asked to. It is gold. I have been, although they did not pay me that much, I was still asked to guard it with my life. And if this is for you, then I'll be very happy to have finally delivered it. And I also was not told not to reveal my employer. So if you will give me your time and we can work this out and I can be sure that you are those I'm looking for, then I will have made my delivery.
Jurble looks around to see. Is there anybody directly in booths next to us
Make a
that has been
perception
listening
check.
to all of us?
Make a perception
babble
check.
and everything. Oh, does someone else want to do a perception check?
I'll do an insight.
7.
Well,
I got a 7.
You see a couple people at the bar, a couple people at a couple of tables. No one that you can tell is paying attention to you.
Yeah, it's just is there room at our booth?
Is there for him to sit?
Yeah.
Sit? The box that he has is about. I mean, it's a good sized box, but probably what you would consider medium. It's complete gold, but no special paintings or designs on the outside. Just a smooth gold, and it's hinged, so it looks like that it opens up. That you can hinge it open. And there's a clasp on it that has a interesting, looks like a golden tassel. So a tassel made out of gold.
all right. Teagan will say, all right, I am Teagan.
Excellent.
Now, if you will set, is there a table open next to the booth or somewhere one off of the booth?
Are we in the corner? Did we go?
You're in the corner, yes. There is a little bit of room on the booth to sit down at the table. I mean, y'all didn't order a lot, so you just ordered, I think, drinks when you sat down.
Well, my intention is not to open it at our table too?
There are other booths available, yes, as well as some spaces at the bar and a couple of tables.
I will go take the box to an empty booth,
Okay.
and I will check for traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check, please.
Why is check for traps investigation? 16.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps on the box.
Is it locked? I will try to open it. Is it locked?
It is not locked. It opens right up. You kind of get a hold of the tassel and just kind of like lift up, and you hear a click. It just kind of like hinges open. The top does. Inside, you see what looks like another golden box inside this box, as well as a folded piece of paper on top.
Jurble's got up and is looking over Teagan's shoulder.
I will open the piece of paper and read it.
Okay. The piece of paper, it's small, so you just have to unfold it a couple of times. And scribbled on it in ink, kind of messily, it says, "Keep this."
But not signed.
Nope.
That's futile, but do I recognize the handwriting?
I mean, you can make an intelligence wisdom check.
Let's try it, yeah.
I mean,
Either one. I would go with either one. Just let me know which one you choose.
so
Intelligence.
Okay.
Check. Oh, no, wait. Wisdom check. Why is my saving throw +3? But anyway. Wisdom check. Oh, come on. Roll the damn dice. Don't do that.
oh,
13.
Okay. Nope, you don't recognize the handwriting.
I'll hand the note to Jurble. Whoever's closest.
Okay.
keep this.
And I'll lean to Jurble. If anything happens, kill him. And I'll open
What?
the box.
Okay.
It's been a day.
Teagan, you open the box, and it creaks open. The smaller box inside, you'll probably have to take the smaller box out of the larger one in order to kind of like get a good grip on it. Its clasp is looks like maybe a green emerald on the box. And so you unhinge it open, and inside you see a few things packed in, but on top is a sealed letter. And the seal, a sealed letter.
Okay.
This seems a bit excessive.
Yeah, very extravagant.
Pandora's box.
Any writing on the outside saying to or addressing
Nope,
any?
just a seal. The
What's
letter's
Zivar doing
folded.
What's in the
we
box?
just took the box from. Is he just standing there
What?
watching us?
Waiting for a tip.
Zivar? Yeah, what's Zivar doing?
What's Zivar doing while they're opening the box, Zivar?
Is Zivar gone? Like, did he deliver it a run?
No, I'm just as interested since I've been carrying this for a while. I want to see.
That box looks very expensive. Very, very nice. Do they have to give the box back?
Do we have to give the box back? Jurble
Yeah, we
ask
can
Zivar.
sell it.
You weren't told to bring the box back.
Yes. Worth about 180 gold to you.
Teagan will look over at Zivar before he opens the letter.
Please give us a good price for a good chicken.
What is the origin of this box? Where did you pick this up?
I do not mind telling you where it came from. I acquired it from a human named Yisha. It's the best that I can remember. From the Zephyr School of Mages. And I usually make myself available for odd jobs, moving things, and this was new for me. I was given this box. I was asked to, of course, not open it, protect it with your descriptions, and I've walked through a portal for the first time in my life. It is very interesting. But I was directed to find you. That seemed very important. And yes, their name was longer than Yisha, but it's the best. It's some the Vaisha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the best I could do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jurble's just.
Yeah.
Is
All right.
is that name triggering anything for Jurble?
Make an wisdom check.
Wisdom, not insight.
If it helps you at all, I did notice something very strange that I do not see people do very often. It did appear that the descriptions of all of you, it was as if it was coming from inside her head. I do not know how else to explain it. And I know that I was, I was moved by her her pristine mint cloak. It is a very nice color that I do not see very often, and that is all I can tell you.
All right. Well,
Okay. Wisdom check. Here we go. It's cocked. I gotta re-roll it. It was an 8. I thought it was an 18, but it was cocked.
Okay.
That's not an 18. 12.
12. What were you trying to do, Jurble? I'm sorry.
Does the name
Oh, yeah,
remind me
that's
of
right.
anybody?
Nope, it does not.
Teagan will unbreak the seal and read the what the contents of the sealed note was.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was reading something else, Teagan. What are you doing?
I am opening the sealed,
Okay.
the inner one that was sealed,
All right.
and
Opening the envelope, the letter that was sealed.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. As you open it up, Teagan, handwritten in a very make an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence check. That would be a 1.
Okay. Yeah. It's handwritten, ink, black. And it says, do you want me to read out loud, or do you want me to send it to you?
Send it to me, and then
Okay.
Because
all right.
I'm reading it to myself.
I am going to
I'm
send
standing in
this
front of
to
the box.
you. I don't have Discord open. Is Facebook okay?
Yeah, I'll fire that up.
So, Jurble will pick up the original box and just kind of like weigh it in his hands.
Oh.
Hey, we
I'm
can
watching
split money
Jurble.
for that.
Are you trying to see how much
Oh,
it
good Lord.
weighs, Jurble? It seems
Yeah.
heavy.
Okay, so
You can
it's
feel it,
not
but
just...
even tilting it, like it doesn't seem like anything is moving around inside.
Whoa, no, that's not what he's saying. Like,
Okay.
Is it solid gold? Is it like legit gold?
I
Is this
mean,
a solid gold box and not just like a wooden box with gold inlays?
make an
or
intelligence check. Make a intelligence check, sure.
whatever? Jurbol's so intelligent. Hey, that's an 11.
You can't
Yeah.
tell. I mean, it looks gold. It looks solid, but you can't tell for definite, for sure.
He bites the lid.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't have bit that hard.
Wow, you must be really hungry.
Zivar.
Natural 20 for a 25.
You're doing good. I mean, yeah. Teeth of steel.
Pretty sure it's the real deal, but I'm not sure.
Did you open? What is he doing? Is he opening the other box?
He bit
No,
it.
there was another box?
Yeah, that's the one. Is that not the one you're holding, Teagan? Which one did you pick up? There was a big box and everything, and then
I picked
inside the
up-
big box was a smaller box.
I picked up the big original box because
Okay.
I thought Teagan
Yeah.
picked up the little box.
Okay, so yeah, the little box is still sitting there in front of you, Teagan. Jurble is. You see Jurble holding the kind of larger, the little bit larger box and like biting the lid of it.
Seems like real gold. It's worth it. And
Teagan
actually,
will-
he'll look at Zivar, who's next to him, and be like, I mean, It can't be worth more than 3 gold.
Teagan will finish reading
Mm-hmm.
and then hand it to whoever's either I guess Jurble's right next to him.
Yes.
Jurble will hand the box to Pyxrin.
3-ring circus.
This big gold box.
What did you hand me?
I handed you the sealed, the now unsealed note.
Unsealed, unfurled, yeah, letter.
Does this mean I get to keep it?
Unfolded. Can I read this aloud, Jurble, or do you want me to send it to you?
Yes, you can read it out loud.
Okay, thank you.
But I want this as if everybody's reading it because I don't want this to be read out loud in the
Okay. Jurble.
Okay. All right. So Jurble's
Go
reading
over
it.
and-
We'll say that
just for
I'll pass it around.
just
the
for
group.
the audience, as well as for Jurble, and for anyone else you decide to pass it on to read. This is what it says.
Everybody but Zivar.
It says,
Pretty much.
"Friends, I trust you are well and have stayed safe. I know not where you are when this letter finds you, and you may or may not know the news I'm about to impart. I am no longer able to manage the Torchlight Committee, and thus entrust the management of said committee, the cafe, and all of the knowledge it holds to you. At the cafe, Geneva will have all the information for you and that you'll need. I am sorry that the demi-planes I once protected have been violated, stolen, or destroyed. I have no idea the repercussions of my carelessness in protecting them and what that may have caused. There's not a lot I do know of as of sending this note to you or having someone write this note, unfortunately, but one thing I do know, the library is responsible for all of it. My disappearance, my departure, the vandalism of the plains. In this chest that I'm providing with this letter, you will find things to get you started, places to find those who can help you, items to assist you. What isn't there now will be provided to you later. Above all, keep yourself safe. The future of Dimglimt and what you know of the material plane most likely rests on your shoulders and your decisions from here on out. Let me personally extend congratulations as you step into your new role as head of the Torchlight Committee. Signed, Aurerlius. And co-signed as the writer, it says Voyashera.
You're gonna tell me how to spell that.
Okay. It is Voyeishara.
Where did you get that? Okay, sorry.
Seriously though, nobody shares this letter with me. You all keep it to yourselves.
Well,
Of course, it's a private letter. Why
Jurble-
would he tell you?
well, right. Jurble, after Jurble reads it, he's just gonna be like, "Well, fuck," and he'll hand it to Pyxrin.
Wait! I still have.
I
He'll
want
take
to
the
see
box
it.
and
I
he'll
want to
send
see
it
it.
out.
No! I am not giving the box to anybody. You just hold it in front of me.
Okay.
It's so precious.
I'll set the box like next to. And just
She
read
wants
the
the box in her arms.
Okay,
Because
read
you'll-
the letter. I'll set it on top of the
Okay,
little
okay,
box.
okay.
Kazil will pick up the letter and read it to you under his breath. Pyxrin.
So, Jurble will turn to Zivar. Was the person's name who gave me the box Voyashera?
Yes, it was that one. I apologize for not remembering their whole name. I certainly hope that it was good news. I've never delivered a letter in 2 gold boxes.
What?
Well,
is,
we've
uh,
never got a box of 2 gold letters or gold box,
No.
whatever. What, Teagan?
Zivar, what is your association with Voyashera?
She just hired me. I travel from town to town depending on whatever is needed. I do not have a profession of my own, but there's always someone who's willing to spend a few coins to have someone who's willing to do odd jobs. I am trying to save money for my own purposes, and it seems to be the easiest way. I had noticed them in a town that I was visiting, and word got around that I did weird things, and I was willing to do things most wouldn't. And being asked to walk into a portal to a plane that I'd never been to, sure, I'll take the money, and I'll take this very strange gold box and find these people. I figured it would be fun. It was, and this has been interesting. I've seen some things. And I'm very excited that I did not fail, most importantly.
Right.
At least someone paid you to walk here. Watch your purse. I don't want to see your 3 gold go missing.
Yes, I do my best to keep a close watch on it, yes. It is very important. I am, well, it is my business. My apologies.
I hope your news was good. She just kind of slumped on the bench where Jurble was.
Here you go, Juniper. And she kind of toddles towards you because the box is a little bit heavy, and
Oh,
places it on the table in front of you.
wow. It's just, wow.
Jurble will kind of go with the
Try to
Teagan.
scratch it. See if it's
So,
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we
Can't-
should open this in the tavern.
Oh, sure.
What's the stuff?
I haven't opened it yet. It's a smaller
Let's-
box that came with, but I don't,
She just toddles over to you and just like starts opening.
Wait.
I don't think it's a good idea to open this,
Let's,
considering who it's from,
let's
in the middle of this
go-
tavern.
Yeah, maybe
We should open
go
this in private
back
somewhere.
to Teagan, did you buy an actual room at the inn?
Yes, I rented a room. Well, I
Well,
didn't-
let's-
Because we
Wait,
can't
wait.
fit my pod. I can barely fit my pod.
Teagan, do you want to use your cloak to cover up this gold box? It doesn't take. I mean, I don't want to get robbed on the way back to the inn.
Zivar, you want to make another gold?
Yes, please. I was hoping that I could ask you for a job. Now that this is done, please.
Would you be? Do you
I'd
have?
happy
would-
to?
Do you have any kind of skills that would lend itself to protecting somebody selling a big gold box at a market?
Oh, certainly. It's one of the reasons I usually get hired. I have been trained in monk fighting skills of sorts, and I have had to defend myself and others in my travels and in different jobs. So yes, I can hold my own.
I have some skills in. We'll say selling things at a higher value based on charm. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go see Dredea. She looks at Pyxrin. I might take you up on your offer, and I might sit that one out. And maybe I'll just help sell this box.
All right. Yeah.
Before you go to sell, all right. Well, how big is this smaller box?
Smaller
look
than the
more
one that it
pricey.
came in, of course, but not by much. So it's still a
Okay.
good sized.
All right. Before, I don't know if Juniper, you want to do this now, but let me just give that bigger box the once over to make sure there's no hidden compartments or anything.
Yeah, and it's your box. My name's not on that list, so.
Well,
if-
Zivar, this person didn't expect the box back, did they?
No, I was not asked to return it.
Okay.
What was the list of names you had again?
Yes, the names were Teagan, Jurble, Zephyr, Pyxrin, Ren, and Renarius.
Right.
It was hard to find you because this is not exactly the group that I was given. I mean, seeing this satyr really threw me off for a while. I thought for sure that I was wrong. But you, sir, as a bugbear, I do not see very many of your kind. And so I kept my eye on you, and I was hopeful, and enough of you matched, and so I took the chance.
Thank you. How long have you been keeping an eye on us?
Oh, I apologize if my watching you did disturb you. Mostly just the day. I had seen glimpses of you at various times while I was looking for you in the wrong places, apparently. But today was when I saw and decided I should follow. And I saw you go in, and so I went in. I got a drink, and here I am. I was right. I'm very happy.
Good,
And very loud.
good
Um,
job.
Just a-
Good job.
All right, Teagan, we'll check the bigger box for secret compartments, anything like panels.
Okay, make an investigation check for me, please.
Certainly.
Just realized how we can find.
I
the
didn't
fucking
find
cat.
anything. I rolled a 1.
Aw.
Yep, nothing.
Okay, I mean, seeing this, you had the unlucky day, Juniper. I think you could, if you want to. I don't know. It might be presumptuous of me. See what you can get for this box.
That is
And
mighty kind of you.
how much do you think you lost? Sorry. Sorry.
It's about 108.
It's okay. I'm sorry. Sorry I asked.
It's okay. It's about 180 gold.
Okay. All right. Well then, whatever you make for it.
Mm.
If it's over 200, then maybe please split it with the rest of us. If it, you
I-
could just.
I owe you.
I mean, I
all,
trust. I mean,
Well, that's maybe you shouldn't do that just yet, but thank you.
I
I'm-
was just kind of saying it because that's what people say.
Oh, okay.
But-
I get that. Okay. I'm happy to take one of you with me if you want to oversee the transaction. I happen to know a little spell that might help. If it goes wrong, it tends to upset merchants. So Zivar, I will appreciate your services. I don't wish to get into a fight, but it's just a couple extra gold. I mean, I don't think I'll get anywhere near what I lost. But if I see those cats, I'm going to ask them questions about
Yeah.
missing mice and also what happened to my money.
Maybe if you open the box and set it down on the ground, all the cats will jump in.
You know, that's a really good idea. Thank you, chat.
There's lots of cats in the Feywild.
True, but we have to get the box there without it being, if I just carry a big gold box down there, it's going to look a little suspicious. And put a cloak over it or something.
Wait,
I've been doing it for
So-
days, and no one bothered me. But I'm pretty good at hiding the things that I carry. I could continue to carry it for you.
I'm kind of the new one to the group. I'm not really in the position of making those kind of decisions. Strange new man shows up, goes to the marketplace. I mean, how scary can you be? Look at you. So,
Wow.
it's just-
I mean, you know, Bugbear. She just, but
It's true. Many people do underestimate me.
people just
Well-
overestimate me.
Well, all that's waiting back for me at the Cute Lord Inn is a satyr I can't wrap my head around. So, this is a good enough distraction. I'll just go make money instead of spending it.
I mean,
Or losing it. But I won't forget
do-
about.
well,
Go ahead, Jurble. What?
I mean, we could do. Well, do you think it will take very long to sell?
No. In fact, I mean, we can do it on the way back to the inn if you'd like. Sell stuff.
Teagan, are you still wanting to do your
Well,
walkabout?
maybe after we open up the box. I mean, go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Find out what's in this. I don't want to be carrying this around all day.
Exciting.
Okay. So
It's like a
let's make our
birthday
way
gift.
back to the inn, and we'll sell that box on the way. And Zivar, you said you just got here. Do you need a room? You can get a room with a cute lord. And Jurble dies inside every time he says it.
That's a great suggestion. I would be happy to.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, how? Do they pay you in advance, or do you get paid when you go back?
I was paid in advance, which definitely I expected to only be paid partial. But I think they expected that no matter what, I wasn't going to come back to that portal, and so it was just their best hope. And I feel very good that their trust in me was correctly placed. And I mean, it was 3 gold.
Wait, do you not intend to go back through the portal and go wherever you henceforth came?
It's for the game. Well, this is a new place. I have roamed around the towns of my home long enough. There's people here who don't know me, and there are definitely a lot of people here who aren't angry with me. And so, it's nice to be in a new place where there's some new chances. I'm not in a big rush.
Right. Where did you say your home was?
Oh, you had not asked me yet. I would be happy to tell you. I come from a town called Mograve. I actually grew up in a monastery on the mountain just above it.
Oh, great. Monastery. Yeah, okay.
Yes. I was dropped off as a very small child, and I was very grateful that the monks, they raised me. My parents, for the reasons that they left me there. They still gave the monastery enough gold to pay for my provisions for many years, so I did not take away from the purse of the monastery. So they were not angry that they had to take care of me, and it was an acceptable childhood. I learned things. They taught me. I grew strong, and I am happy that I am who I am today. It's maybe not the best life compared to some, but I am content.
Oh,
Question. Is a monastery like an orphanage, or like why would your parents drop you off somewhere and?
Well, I really I'm not afraid to tell. My parents, they were both, because I learned this later when I was old enough, they were being hunted because of their heritage. And as they were, I learned that they were hiding from town to town. And when they had me, it became more difficult to both hide themselves and me. And so this monastery the word had gone around that they had taken orphans from time to time. And so, yes, my earliest memories were being at the monastery and also seeing other children arriving for various reasons. And I consider most of them my brothers and sisters. I visit there often. One of the reasons why I do the odd jobs is to bring back money to the monastery, even though that my parents, they were able to donate to them. I still feel indebted to them for their care and kindness and teachings. And I truly believe that they are doing good work. So as often as I can, I bring back what I can earn for them. And it is a warm feeling to see new children that have been brought to them, and they are also mostly cared for as best as can be from a bunch of monks. But they have done it for many years, and maybe not the most, like if you consider a traditional family home, no, not a traditional family home. But I'm always fed. I learned some skills. I can read and write, and although I may have snuck out now and then and got in trouble drinking and fighting, usually everything worked out okay. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people there, and it was interesting. One of the things that I was privileged to be part of was I was surrounded by various people. Like, it was not just one type of people. There was quite a few of us that were different. Yeah, it was very enlightening.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zivar, you're staying here? You're not going back to your family anytime soon?
Not for a while. I will continue to earn money, helping out with odd jobs or joining with adventurers such as yourselves, who usually do a pretty decent job if they survive, making gold or gaining items that they can sell. And I've done that
Okay.
once or twice.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Nice.
His bowl grave is on Osbergen, right?
Yes.
Is where in relation to other cities?
I know that it is northeast of Zephyr, and I have traveled not too much further south. Usually, I've gone up to Aurerlius, which is north, from time to time. I mean, there's Lisa Dare. That's one of the furthest that I've ventured to. And I've heard stories of other interesting towns and cities there. There's some places that I avoid because I've heard things that but
How'd you feel about the forest leading to Eastfield? That's nice.
If you know it, then what can I say?
I definitely know I haven't seen you on a ship in Davenport. I'm sure I would remember. It's a no ships, no ports. Yeah, Davenport's it's a really nice place, but I don't know that there's people being hired for work, a dime a dozen there.
Yeah, it's just true. That's one reason why I have avoided the coast. I have visited. I've seen the water. I've seen the giant ocean, but I do not stay. And I have a better fortune getting hired inside, away from the coastlines. So that is where I usually stay.
A lot of money to be made on the sea, but I get it. If you want to take 3 gold to carry a box across plains.
But it is easier for me to come back than it is for me to get on a boat, sail away. That takes time. If I feel the urge, I can always return here. I can go back through the portal and go home, and voila.
That's a very nice life. All right, shall we keep going?
So we're taking him with us.
I mean,
at least to get
he's.
to help you.
I think it's more.
It's true.
We're not really taking him as word. He's just kind of probably following us.
I will. I will make sure. You'll be with me when I sell the box, all of you, so we can figure out if we want to.
Yeah, see how it does in the escort mission.
Zivar. Do you always? You're not worried about secrets or people overhearing you, because we kind of have a lot going on, and if you, we can't always. Do they ever pay us to be secretive? Do you ever get missions like that? Do you have to take secrets, or it's mostly just manual labor?
Yes. It is not very often that I am given just information to relay. It is usually in the form of a message, like this, like a letter or package. I have, in the rare occasion that someone has asked to hire me for such a job, I am forthcoming and let them know that I may not always have the most pristine memory. Thankfully, things like descriptions are not that difficult for me to remember, but I am not going to recite or memorize a message to deliver. I may screw it up. I may have mentioned earlier about drinking and fighting when I was young. That I still do that as well, and I would hate to partake in a friendly fight or get drunk with some new friends and realize later that for some reason it has caused me to forget a few details, which would compromise my ability to finish the job.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it is important to me to finish the job.
Okay.
It is.
Of course. Yeah. Well, keep your mind sharp around us. Our minds are steel traps. Us lot.
Surprisingly, there are times when I do better after I've had a drink or two, so I always make sure to have some with me. So
Speaking of drinks, we're done here. Are we
Yeah,
gonna take this?
let's head back to the inn, and yeah, let's are you ready? Teagan, Aurerlius, Kazil.
Let's go to the inn, at least temporarily, to find out
Pyxrin.
what's going on with this box.
Aurerlius, your words aren't coming out of your mouth. It's like you're mute or something.
Whoops. I'm ready.
Good.
So it's like, let's go.
All right. I'll wait till everyone goes up before me and Polo.
Okay. Yeah, but let's go. Let's get this done. Rolls up his sleeves.
And
Do you want?
Jurble will go up to I think her name is Tristan, the bar keep,
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, "Oh, we're done. Thank you for everything.
Oh, okay.
How much do I owe you? Do we owe you?"
I think y'all only got a few drinks, so a gold.
3 gold.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Y'all be back?
Um,
Still in town or
maybe-
heading out?
Honestly, I wish I knew. Maybe we'll be back. But anyways, thank you for your help and thank you for all the snacks for little Tulip here.
Absolutely.
Or, well, I guess Tulip's still hiding in my bag. So
Here,
All right.
she's going to take a piece of paper and a quill out from behind the bar and write something down on it, fold it up, and kind of slide it across the counter to you, Jurble. Have a good one.
Thank-
And she'll turn
thank
and
you.
go to help another customer at the other end of the
all
bar.
right. I'll walk away.
Okay.
And once I'm outside the bar, I'll look at it. What's
It's
it
an
say?
address.
Let's just stuff it in.
Okay.
All right, we're heading back to the.
Junior's gonna struggle to pick up that box and just hand it to Zivar. Zivar? Zephyr? Oh no.
Zephyr.
Zephyr. How do you say your name? Just your name.
Zaboobafu.
Zivar. Zivar.
Hold this. Hold it.
Zivar. Yeah.
I will hold it.
do whatever they tell you to do. You don't listen to me. I don't work for them. I'm not even on that stupid list. Whatever. Okay. She
So
just clamors over everyone.
Is everyone heading back to the Cute Lord Inn?
Yes.
Well, I think we were going to try to sell it before on the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are y'all going to sell it?
Did we see a market anywhere when we were chasing down on our heist?
Yeah, there was a whole little
Not a
market
heist, we
area
didn't
in
do
the
a heist.
center of town, like in the
Ooh.
right there outside the open temple. There was a whole little market area.
Can we stop? Were there tables outside this the armed?
There's a little
Hold
sandwich coffee shop. There's a coffee shop there, like a little hut.
I just need a table for a minute and like
Yeah, there's a
everyone to
couple of
make
tables outside the coffee hut.
Okay. Jurble, can you stand like this way and kind of just right there. Just wanted to block the view of people.
What do I do with my hands?
Just act normal. It's fine. Just, however. Just, it's okay. And Judy's gonna try to block herself from view and cast distort value on the gold box. Which is and it's supposed to be able to double the object's perceived value by adding illusory flourishes or polish, make it maybe shinier or
Okay. All right.
Engraved pomegranates. All
yes,
And you're
all
just
over.
you're casting that at just its first, at its regular level, first level.
No, you know what? She really wants to see if she can get. She wants to do a good job. So, sure. She just we'll go the highest you can go.
This is spawn an object no more than 1 foot. Okay. All right. Actually, it won't. This is the larger box, right? The box that the other box came in. Yeah, you would have to, in order to cover the entire box, you would have to cast it at least second level.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right, because it's like it only covers a foot by foot. So a little bit bigger than that.
I guess since it's just verbal, shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's
too
just
obvious.
verbal. You just gotta touch it, and it lasts
Okay.
for 8 hours. So.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of you see Juniper do this, and the rest of you kind of see the box. All of a sudden, it looks more intricate than it did before. I mean, it definitely looks still hefty, but there are these little like patterns kind of like carved into the gold kind of all around it. As well as it looks like jewels kind of going alongside the seams of it and all over the top of the box.
It worked out really handy sometimes. If you're not going to be in, well, it's fine. You don't need to know. Look at it. She just kind of like taps it on the top of the box. It's beautiful, and hopefully no one will notice. So, okay.
All right. So where are y'all heading to? You were asking about. So are you going to the market where the open temple was?
Yes, if that's where the market was.
Yeah. I mean, you have seen some like I think y'all did pass a boat market on your way, like close to the Cute Lord's Inn. There was a street with some boats on it that looked like a little market set up. It is getting a little bit later in the day by this time, but not quite evening yet. So the streets have gotten a little bit busier. People have gotten off of their work and are taking care of other errands. So you step out of the Armed Pear, and the docks are still. Actually, the docks are a lot busier because you have a lot of the Tritons that are coming back to claim their boats, to take them back out onto the all of my words are gone, onto the streams that go through the canals, the canals that go through the different parts of the city. Okay. So you definitely see a lot more Tritons. You see some more cats out on the dock as you step outside the Armed Pear. And as you kind of, since most of you have made your way to the market to and from. I'll say that, and some of you more than once. You're able to navigate towards the market. The street's a little bit busier. Just to give a little bit more of a description for Melissa that wasn't here before, and Mason, if you didn't catch it before. There are different canals running through the street. You have little gondolas that are driven by tritons through the canals, carrying different passengers. And then as you are traveling towards this market square, you travel across some different bridges over these canals. The streets are a little bit narrow. There are some wider ones. But as soon as you get to this kind of the city center, everything just kind of opens up in this very, very large square with different kind of markets kind of going along this square shaped in the middle of the what you would assume is the middle of the city, the middle of the altar. And there's this large temple that in the middle that has this beautiful gold dome that's open, has pillars, and you can just walk right on in and see in from across the market even. That has different little like altars to different gods laid out, as well as some seating inside. But the market is getting busy, not extremely busy. And you can see some people kind of setting up for the evening sales. There are various people here within different tents. There's also a couple of like larger shops here that you can go in as well that are not in tents but in actual like small buildings. Some in like 2-story establishments. What would you like to try? Where would you like to try? Like if you want to, are you trying to find a certain type of dealer to sell this box to? Certain vendor, type of vendor.
I think we should ask Kazeel to do it. He seems...
Kazeel's busy looking at something else.
Kazeel's already making dates with like 15 people.
Yeah. Everyone. Okay, I did my part. I don't want to have to go and sell it.
Wait.
But
I thought that's what you... Okay.
I know. It looks pretty. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's okay.
I would just say just pick anyone, but I don't think people think I am the best judge of selling. I just wanted some decent chicken, and people never let me forget it.
Oh, I mean, it's nothing to scoff at wanting a decent meal. Let's see, gold box.
Wow.
Gold.
Hey, new characters are here. I gotta keep it running.
Yeah, you gotta keep it
make sure
going. I
everybody
get
knows.
you. I get you.
Let's see. Well, if this was Davenport, I would know exactly where to go. But although I don't think they let me in that store anymore. Let's see. Yeah.
Do you want to make a perception check to maybe see if you see someone that would be a good fit to try and sell this to?
Yeah. Yes, I would like to do that.
Can Jurble see the Great One's altar area from here?
From here, you can, it's still about 40 feet away to get to that part of the temple, inside the temple. And you're currently standing outside the temple. So it's about 40 feet from you to where you know where the Great One's altar is. You can definitely walk in there. There are some people inside the temple now, but not a lot, like maybe a handful.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, there wasn't, a big old hubbub in there or something.
There wasn't a hubbub, no. You do see someone that looks like they may be standing around where the Great One's altar is. And you see a few people standing in other places. Make a perception check.
What's a 19, Seth?
19. Juniper, you can see a couple of dealers who deal in not only not metal really, but more like trinkets that are made out of metal and other things that might be a good fit for this. You also see So they give you a choice. You also see a couple of open smelting shops and smithers who can probably might buy it to burn it down.
Jurble rolled a 1, so I put those
Okay.
dice in the dice.
Yeah, you can't. You're squinting your eye, and you're like, you can't really make out the figure.
We're facing the sunlight.
Yeah, the sun's kind of setting, and it's kind of that time of the day, and it's hard to see.
The sun's getting low.
The sun's getting low.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll kind of she'll just turn to if Teagan's nearby and just kind of tell him what she's thinking. Like, there's these 2 places, and I don't know how long we'll be here. I mean, I don't really like the idea of someone melting it down, but if you're not, attached to the idea of this gold box trinket shop, I don't want anyone else to have it. I don't think so. I think maybe the smithy would be our best bet. Yeah.
Isn't...
Teagan's going to ask. Go ahead.
Oh, Jurble just remembered. Pyxrin, don't you know how to smelt things? Didn't you used to do stuff like that?
Yeah. What's the other question?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Smelt the box? Do we want to smelt the box or sell the box?
If you're gonna smelt it, then smelt it into ingots. Bricks or...
You happen to have a forge, Jurble?
No.
No, Jurble's looking around because he heard the name ingot and he had a flashback.
You still need to see Jurble, just like...
That's
No.
not exactly what I meant, but I'm sorry for that. If you're gonna smelt it, then smelt it into bricks or blocks or whatever, and that way other people can you can break it up into pieces and use it. But then if you're just gonna do it in one piece, I mean, she already did the thing on it, right? So
it's mostly temporary.
Good point.
Well, if you're...
I thought we were gonna sell it like a box.
That might, yeah.
If you cast a spell to make it look worth more than it is, then you should sell it to the smelter. That way they smelt it, and then when the spell wears off, they're none the wiser.
That's be my thoughts. I'd hate to sell it to a trinket shop and then it's not as pretty as it once was. But if they smelt it fast, they won't notice.
It just means y'all will have to leave town.
I
I mean, it's not like we haven't done that before.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Look at the time.
At least the town will still be here after this.
Oh no!
Wow.
Jurble will look at Zivar and be like,
Oops.
inside joke.
Well, Zivar is listening to all of your plans, and he says, if you are concerned about having repercussions from selling things that could be deemed slightly, could get you in trouble, I am happy to be the person to provide the object and take the money and give it to you. I am, shall we say, skilled at not being noticed, or at least I'm good at confusing those that will try to find me later, and you would all be absolved of any repercussions.
I like this
Inside
plan.
check.
Wow.
He's trying to rip us off.
This seems ideal, but Zivar,
Almost too good.
I just lost a lot of gold today. If I lose any
Oh my
more,
gosh.
there will be repercussions.
God.
Well, insight, I have +5 to insight, which brings it to a 7.
A 7.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
go.
he seems good.
We're
Give it to him.
a crowd here, and
I mean-
we're going to be
I mean, just let
garnering
him do the
eyes on
thing.
us. Let's get rid of this.
I mean,
Get it
I
over
was able to find you eventually, so
Let's put those
Is that a
skills to the
threat?
test.
I sense a little animosity there.
Let's go put your skills to the test, Zivar. You know, we'll have to prove ourselves in this group, right? Right? We all have
Right.
skills.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Anyways, let's not dwell on that. Let's go. I'll walk you to the edge of the merchant, and then I'm gonna go.
Where are you going? Like, which
To
one?
the-
Which merchant are you going to?
I'm going to the
you know, the one.
the forge, the smithy, the
Okay. All right. As you walk closer to the open forging area, a couple of tieflings will kind of walk by, counting some gold, and will walk past you. And as you approach, you'll see, with his back turned to you, this large figure. Looks tall, probably about Jurble's height. Maybe about half a foot shorter. But just kind of like pounding over an anvil.
go get him. And Junie just goes the other way.
oh wait. I need you to hold this for a moment.
What?
Ding,
Just hold the box for a moment. Just
What?
I need just a minute.
No.
ding,
So
ding.
you holding it?
Yes.
So I'll take my cloak off and reverse it. So now it's on the reverse. It's a blue, and now my hair is blonde. And I'll turn around to the smithy after I take the box from you.
She's just gonna hoof away a couple steps and I wonder how many of noted. And she's just gonna
Ding,
run back to the group
ding,
without focusing too much on that large back facing her.
ding. Muscles.
Excuse me.
What kind of muscles?
Yeah, specifically.
I know you've written a lot.
Ding, ding.
This is the part where we share our skills.
Junie's just running.
Still has your back turned to you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Put down, do like one last ting, and put down the hammer and his tools, and turn and kind of roll his shoulders. He turns around to you, and it's this like 6.5 foot, what you would assume is a half orc. Still has those orcish features, kind of this medium green skin tone. Kind of rolls up a sleeve, adjusts it. Can I help you?
Yes, I have this golden box that I am hoping to sell to you. It is worth a lot of money.
Got it. Kind of step over a couple, feet closer to you. There's a table between the two of you, and he'll, do you put it down the table and I'll take a look?
I'll put it on the table.
Starts, kind of looks at you and turns it around and, kind of marred it up a bit with these designs, didn't they? Looks
I've been
something.
told that they are very special.
Yeah, it mars up the metal. I know my craft, but thanks.
Of
Are you an
course.
ironsmith? Do you work in metals?
No,
I thought
only
so.
what I've been told.
Turns it. Wow. Well, besides the markings and the jewels, which I guess I'll just, I don't know, sell myself, Not really sure of their value. Not a jewel person. But the metal, besides the markings, I don't know, I would give probably 1,500 gold for it.
I thought for sure I had someone else say it was worth 2,000.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
It's an 18.
Okay.
Kind of inspiration die.
Look up at
Well,
you and look
It
back
says you got
down.
23. Did you
Oh,
add,
forgot
And-
about the
Modifiers?
inspiration die.
did you add your modifiers to already? Because it said 23, I thought, in the end of Beyond.
It doesn't matter. He still got it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, okay. Don't waste
Thank
your
you.
inspiration.
Yep, you're
Just
right.
kind of looks at you and it's been a good day in the market. I'll give you 2,000 for it.
Much appreciated, good sir.
Let me he'll kind of reach a metal box open from underneath the table and bring it out and open it up and count some gold in his hand and count it out to you. Close the box and thank you very much. Did anyone go up to the table with Zivar or no? Was Zivar by himself completely? Okay. Zivar, just make a perception check while you're there.
Okay. Well, that's a 6.
Okay then. I'll just say that you see that he has like some other weapons there for sale, as well, kind of on the others, like at the end of the table. Have a good day.
And you as well.
He'll take the box and turn and start like going back to his work. Ding,
I'm out.
ding. All right. Rest of the group just standing back and watching. Teagan, what are you up to?
Teagan's fighting a backache, so he's just hanging in, watching, but he's not getting too close.
Okay. All right. Pyxrin, are you just standing back, waiting?
Yeah, she's trying not to laugh,
Okay.
watching the whole thing.
Okay. What about you, Jurble? You standing back?
Jurble's still trying to look around, like see if he sees Zephyr. Or
Okay, make a
cat,
perception check.
Or I get to. Oh my gosh. Natural again.
Natural
So-
1? Okay, yeah.
I now have no.
That sun.
I
That sun is
modified-
in your eyes. Teagan and Pyxrin, make a perception check for me, please.
Certainly.
Half orc cute. Oh,
Oh, well, of course.
13.
Steph's like, of course, it's the half Who's an iron?
hmm
the fuck? Forgot I was streaming for a second. I got a 10.
Okay. Teagan. Okay. Teagan, you make make a wisdom check for me, please.
Wisdom check.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta see what the check number is. Okay, 14 plus 2, 16.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You see a few stalls away. Looking at it's like a trinket stall and looking at some of the trinkets, picking one up and looking at it. You see someone that looks, this is actually, I think, relevant to you. Someone that looks a little bit familiar. Smallish, about, it looks gnome-sized. With dark hair. And, these interesting, like it's in different clothes than what you remember, but his arms are kind of wrapped up and his ankles are wrapped up in like this gauze.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! It's what's his name? Kill him! Kill him!
It is oh shoot.
What was his name?
Notes.
I'm looking it up.
Notes. Well, I got it
Looking it
here. It's Philip from
Philip.
Mossville.
Philip.
Just kind of picking up something and looking at it. You hear, since you're focused on it, you hear the merchant be like, "Don't be handling that too much. Just take a look at it. Don't be." And Philip will kind of like give her a look and put down the item and just kind of like look around and kind of move on to the next stall.
I'm going to take the box that I've been holding ever so patiently, sort of like shove it into Jurble's stomach and like, here, hold this. And I'm going to tail Philip.
Okay.
I'm just going to watch what he's doing.
Okay. All right. I tell you what, as Teagan begins to tail Philip and hands off the box to someone, we'll go to our bio break, a little bit late. But we take a 10-minute bio break, so for those watching, stay tuned. We'll be back in 10 minutes to find out what maybe we'll find out why Philip's there. All right. See you in a bit.
For us to kill him.
Mics are hot.
Jason, Michelle.
Yes.
So, Philip.
Oh, yeah.
Philip was this stupid teenage gnome who was all angsty. He was an asshole. He was a little punk, and we were like, we were having get like exactly. We thought he was up to no good, and then like we didn't exactly confirm it, but we're pretty sure he was up to no good. He was like sneaking out to Fairweather, trying to get secret mage lessons, and he was like using. I think we found out he was using blood magic, and that's why he's all wrapped up and everything. And
Sorry.
And that's when. And that's also when Zephyr comes back and never says "You're married. I hear you want to marry my sister." That's where he heard that line because he had a crush on Bryn's sister.
Oh,
So that's
Okay.
so when we confronted him, Bryn said, "I hear you want to marry my sister," and that was like the start of the shakedown.
Oh man.
So
Okay.
there's your context.
Okay.
We didn't kill him because he was a kid, but he's
Thank goodness.
he's late teenager.
He's a
College age.
gnome. He's a gnome. That's reason enough.
Whoa! Good thing
Racist.
you didn't start at the beginning of the campaign when we had two gnomes.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Zavar, are you Mason? Are you channeling some Steve Martin here? I'm trying to figure out like getting like
Martin.
like a Pink Panther. I don't know what's going on.
Jacques Cousteau?
Yeah.
Yes. My lazy French accent.
Yeah. So it's a big Pink Panther.
I love it.
Also, if I don't get 2,000 gold exactly,
Well, none of us were with him in hers.
I know.
That's correct.
I'm just, what a great introduction to the character.
We were smart like that.
Yeah. Well, I realized I was going to follow you, and then I'm like, no, I don't want to be seen if this goes sideways. Never mind, I'm out. Not even
that's
not
why
even
I
a-
took the chance for y'all.
swole half orc keep her there. She ran away. Okay, because you want to bleed on the merchandise.
Yeah, it's worth less.
Worth less. Although, of course, I cast a spell, make it all pretty, and then the smithy's like, the fuck is this? Like, who put jewels on this? I'm gonna have to pry those off later. And I'm like,
man.
oh,
And I was
no.
like, should I ask for the jewels? No, I'll just see what. Yeah, I'll just take the money.
Oops.
Take the money.
Take the money.
Yes.
Bio break. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
No, this is an Osbergen reunion.
Wow, yeah, this is like, Judy's gonna sit back and watch the show. But also,
How many demi-planes do we have to go to get away from these people?
no. How many friends do you people know? How many fingers exactly have you cut off, Teagan? Exactly.
Not enough, apparently.
Yeah, they keep showing up. My goodness. I like the idea of a giant gold box with donuts. That sounds pretty good right now.
Yeah, that wouldn't have lasted. You wouldn't have gotten anything from that.
Yeah, nice.
Like,
Donuts.
That's great.
I'm happy to deliver this empty gold box to you.
Oops.
Tasty.
Oh God.
Don't
I
mind
like
the
it.
crumbs.
Yeah. All I can think of is Toka and Razor from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and they put those little like ice cubes in the donuts to mess with their
Oh.
Yeah.
What? I was thinking about Secrets of the Movies recently.
It's because
It's because
so good.
It's because they just announced like Funko Pops for that movie specifically. They have, like, a
Really?
Toga,
Oh,
Razor,
boy.
Funko Pop.
Yes. I need them in my life. I need
That was
them.
the growing up. There's a couple of trilogies, like famous trilogies. Well, I don't know, famous trilogies.
It's so
But, like,
famous.
But for some reason, like we own the first and we own the third, and like a lot of times when I ask about the second one, my parents are like, "Oh, the second one." So like I grew up. Actually, that's not even true because we didn't even own the first one. We owned the first one. It was recorded. Just for the TV, like the good old days.
Yeah.
But then we actually did own the third one because I remember that one confusing me as a kid. Going,
The first one's so
Wait.
good.
wait, they're in okay.
So good.
But then like I remember saying the second one a lot later on in life when me and my sister went on like 2001. And then another one was back. Like for some reason we did both first.
Yeah. I'd
And-
only ever
And so I'm like legitimately like when people are like on the third list the worst.
still haven't seen it for him.
I love the third one. Although
It's on the list.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because so I generally don't get like I don't freak out about like movies most of the time. I try not to. It's like I like movies, you know. I like, but someone was like, I was in a Discord and people were complaining about Back to the Future Part 3. Like they're talking about how bad it was, and I didn't want to get into the debate because I'm like it's a good movie, but whatever. And then something they said was like they were like said, yeah, number 3 totally killed the franchise. I was like, it's Back to the Future. It's a trilogy. It was never meant to be a franchise. They were shot basically back to back.
It's
They
over.
flow. The story literally lines together. For it to work, there wasn't gonna be a fourth one.
You're the fairy tale princess meme. I don't think you know what that word means.
Princess Bride.
Yeah, that
Very
word.
good.
That word. Trilogy.
Alrighty.
I think it's time to get back.
We're back
so we'll
on
be
track.
going back in 3, 2, 1, and we're back. Hey,
Woo!
welcome back. Yeah. So, Teagan. So Teagan is attempting to sneak up, and tail Philip, this gnome with this dark hair, kind of, traveler clothes, nothing really special, but his, like, arms are, like, wrapped up, and you can see some gauze also wrapped around his ankles, as his pants are a little bit short. Yeah, so make a stealth check, Teagan, please.
Alright. Just writing Philip. Gauze. Yeah, no.
Goodness.
Okay. Alright, stealth.
Mhm.
15 plus 10. 25.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you are. Yeah, able to stay pretty stealthy. Yeah, Philip just goes. Teagan, as you're telling Philip, and kind of, blend in with the crowds that are kind of, as the marketplace is kind of filling up for the evening. You're just kind of walking it, and then kind of pushing yourself against some of the stalls to kind of blend in and to stay like at a certain distance behind Philip. As you see Philip kind of move up, you'll just kind of like stop at a few of the stalls, a few of the tents, and look around at different things. And you see him do this probably about how close are you getting? You'll see him kind of looking amongst the different tents and things for probably like 10 up to 10 minutes.
Kind of like like always one table away,
Okay.
kind of thing.
All right.
Where he's at this this store, and I'm like
Okay.
right next to him, but like with my back to him, but I can still like kind of keep an eye on him and sort of nonchalantly. Is he by himself? He's not traveling with anyone?
Seems to be by himself.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so after about 10-15 minutes, you'll see him kind of look around. Your stealth roll was in the 20s, right?
25.
Okay. You'll see him kind of look around and kind of step off to the side away from some of the stalls and more towards the temple. Stopping at one of the pillars that kind of leads inside the temple. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go around, and come in from another side entrance of the temple, and watch him from a pillar.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you are able to do that. If you go around to their side, are you looking to go like how far away, I guess, going around the pillars, because this is it's a large circle, this open temple is. How far are you going to keep distance wise between you and Philip as you're going to go around a different pillar? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. About 20 feet.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're able to do that, and you kind of get against a pillar and kind of look over a bit, and you see him pull out a something out of his pocket. Make a perception check to see how close that you can, how good your vision, your sight is here.
Okay. Perception. Okay. God, need the light. 14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. Yeah. It looks like a small crystal ball.
And he's
He kind of holds it in his hand, and he kind of like positions his hand kind of like this, and is kind of sitting in his palm.
and
And you
he's
see him kind of start talking to it.
oh boy. Is there a pillar between me and him that I could get behind and eavesdrop on the conversation?
There is, if you make another stealth check.
Okay. Come on. Oh, not 20
Okay.
for a 30 total.
Yeah, you see him start to talk. You kind of move around and over, and still are able to stay hidden. Surprisingly, he doesn't seem to notice you. Continues talking. Man, make an you hear a voice speak back to him. Make an intelligence check for me, please. You're
Sure.
making all the checks, but this is to see if you recognize the voice.
Oops, what was that? 11 plus, what was the perception? 11 plus 5.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Intelligence. Intelligence check plus 0 plus, so it's 11.
Okay. What would your wisdom be? Do you have a better
Yeah, I have
plus
14.
for wisdom?
I have a plus 2 for wisdom.
So it'd be 14 for wisdom. We'll go with
Yeah.
wisdom then. Okay. You do you recognize the voice? And I'm going to private message you this.
Okay.
I swear if it's Ranka.
I sent it to you. Did you get it, Teagan?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I was looking
So
everywhere
you
where I
hear.
should have.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I sent you on Zoom. You hear. You do recognize the voice. You hear. You hear Philip. Yeah. I'm waiting on him. Yeah. I don't know. I can get him to contact you whenever he gets back. He's told to kind of stay here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yes. I won't venture very far. Right. Okay. And we'll put the crystal back into his pocket.
Okay.
And he will kind of turn around and just kind of like look really bored and just like and just kind of lean against the pillar.
All right. Mission accomplished. I'm going to break it off and head back to the group.
Okay. All right. So Teagan approaches.
And how's the transaction going?
I don't know. The sun was in my eyes, and now it's bouncing off the gold box, and I can't see anything.
So, you're done with your transaction, Zivar, with the box. So you come back to the group.
And if they're not looking at me as I'm walking towards them, I would flip my cloak around.
Okay.
If I can get away with that.
Okay. Was anyone watching him directly? I mean, Jurble had a bad perception. Make a perception check, Pyxrin. Oh, I didn't start the music back up.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Are you trying to do this kind of stealthy, Zivar?
A little. I know that there's a crowd and they're looking, but
Okay, make a stealth check for me, please.
Yeah. Okay. Natural 20. 23.
Oh
Damn
man.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, you
I got distracted by the half orc.
yeah, you
It
think
was
that
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
you think that you see kind of like you see Zivar kind of walking back towards the group, and all of a sudden like a crowd passes, kind of talking amongst themselves and chattering and laughing, and you kind of look over at the, your eyes kind of wander over to the half orc still pounding against the anvil with his back turned to you, and Zivar comes back. Does that mean that you look different, Zivar, or?
I look the same as the last time they saw me.
Okay. That's right. You changed your. Okay. Yeah.
Brown hair.
Blue eyes.
Well, what's the verdict?
We did well. I am happy to report this particular transaction was much better than many other transactions I have ever helped in. Whatever you did to that was very effective. And I may have thrown in a little. I may have pushed the value up a little. I can tell you now, or we can wait till we're in a little more privacy. It's up to you.
How about you just tell us tell us the value.
What?
2,000 gold.
There.
Alright, good job.
Coffee. Yeah, let's get you back to the inn before we get anyone else notices you got heavier.
Everyone circle around him.
Yeah.
We all circle around.
Judy's tail is just going.
I'm lopsided.
I think at this point is when Teagan, you'll rejoin the group.
Okay. I'll look at Juniper and Zivar and say, could you, if you're going to head back to the inn, could you get a head start and just excuse us for a minute?
I didn't do it.
I think we shouldn't. I mean,
Yeah, we'll just go ahead.
All right. Well, just you don't have to go ahead. Just excuse us for a minute. We'll take a step aside.
Yeah, Zivar, come on. I have a vested interest in what you're carrying, anyways. So, we'll give them some space. I understand we're the new ones here. It's low crew on the totem pole. We're gonna go scrub some decks. Leave them to their.
Jurble's just watching.
Leave them to their business, and her tail is wagging less now.
I don't see any ducks nearby.
Oh, there's no boats in this city worth. Ugh, just come on.
Wow.
So
Okay.
this
So salty.
This city's not worth it.
not worth it.
Ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink.
You got 2,000 gold for that stupid box.
2,000 gold is the least of our worries.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, wait.
You got
I'm
lots
sorry,
of
we're supposed to-
worries. You got lots of worries.
I tailed. I don't know if you noticed, but I saw. I don't know if you remember him, the little gnome from
We've done a lot of little moves.
from Ren's town, Philip.
That greasy punk.
Yeah, that greasy punk.
I knew we should have killed him.
He was all bandaged up. He had wraps all over his arms and legs.
That's what he does, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't he practicing blood magic like an idiot?
Yeah. I tailed him for a while, and he went to the temple.
Where in the temple?
Not exactly to an altar. He was mostly just using it for, I think, probably just a private place to have a conversation with one of those spheres, those crystal balls.
Well, shit. Okay.
He's waiting for someone, and I probably think it is the same person we're looking for.
I mean, Philip was sneaking off to Fairweather when we ran into him, right?
Yes, but
So it makes sense.
But I heard who he was talking to, and I recognized the voice, and it wasn't Krist. They were talking probably about the person he was meeting, which we're assuming is Krist, but I recognize the voice, and I'll look at Pyxrin. It was Jocelyn.
The hell you?
What?
And I'm sure of it. I'm sorry.
Well, wait. We don't know what that means.
Not for sure.
Where did-
No.
In this wacky timeline, where did we last leave Jocelyn? Was it Burlesque still?
Burlesque, yeah, that's what I remember.
Yes,
left him-
correct.
Or Pyxrin
Right,
left him
right, yeah.
with a fabulous goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever.
And then a few of you saw him again. He visited the city quickly. A little bit later.
Well, I mean, we still don't know why Wineda was really exactly hunting Krist, other than that he was up to no good. Isn't that what Kazeel said? So, I mean, he was a punk little kid, but just because Jocelyn was talking to him doesn't. Should we see who he's meeting?
I know I am. If you want, you can go back to the inn, and I'll stake out the temple. He seems to be staying there, waiting to meet whoever he's going to meet.
Okay. Well, where is he? So in case he doesn't.
He's at the temple
see
right
us,
now.
Where? So we don't pass. just.
I'll relay what pillar
yeah.
I saw.
I'll just make sure, because he probably hasn't met too many bugbears that yelled at him. So
Sure.
it's like,
Yeah.
You okay, Pyxrin?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm lovely.
I don't understand.
She puts her hood up, like she gathers her cloak to cover pretty much her whole body, and takes off her ring. Because I'm assuming it's still sunlight outside, right?
Yeah, it's getting evening. The sun is on its way down, but yeah.
Okay, so she's covering herself up completely, and then she's taking her ring off. She's pissed. I'm fine. It's all right.
You sure?
Show me where that pillar is, please.
I understand. And I'll quickly, and then we should go over to Zivar and Juniper. And I'm going to take my cloak off and offer, Zivar, do you mind switching just for a moment?
If you feel it's necessary, I am willing.
Thank you.
Do
It's not
do you want
special
us-
or anything like magical or anything I
No.
need to know about it.
Just nope. I mean, when I take it off, you'll see that it's got two colors, but that's it. Dark brown on one side, blue on the other side. So pick a color.
As long as it's not green.
It's not green.
Do you want us to
Thank you.
stay? You want us to stay here or go back to the inn?
Who's got the box?
I gave it to Jurble.
Right, I think Jurble, just go back with the box, not to the inn.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Be careful. I'll grab Renarius. Well, I imagine Renarius is stuck around us. I'll grab Kazeel to whatever woman he's wooing and, and pull him away
Whatever shopkeeper he's making
in
time with.
case,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just in case one of them doesn't also, like, yeah, just so. And I'll escort them back to the.
Okay.
And Renarius to everyone else.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm standing in the middle here with 2,000 gold.
That's right.
Circle
That's
around.
right.
Like
I mean-
you know, like when elephants are like defending the little baby elephants when tigers are not lions.
Yeah.
Not tigers. Well, Indian elephants maybe. I don't know.
All the
Sorry.
things.
I said elephants. I got myself distracted.
Wow, man, that was. I saw the train start going, and it just
Yep.
kept going, and yep,
We're in an elephant shirt
amazing.
right now.
yep,
Amazing.
yep.
Bod bread.
Junie's happy to lead the way back towards the cute Lord Inn because it's really that cute, and she's happy to
Okay.
get back, and she really wants to help count some gold.
Okay.
You're dragging Zivar then, to be sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that leaves Teagan and Pyxrin at the market still? Okay.
Yeah.
All
On the
right.
way over, if we're walking towards the temple, on the way over to the temple, I'm just going to say, give me a second, duck down an alley real quick, and use my disguise kit to
Okay.
change the color of my hair, and add about 20 years and 20 pounds
Okay.
to my face,
Okay. All right.
and then head out and team back up with Pyxrin and head over to the temple.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you still see Philip has just kind of like sunk down and is like sitting down against the pillar on the floor. Just kind of like picking up stones and like tossing them in his hands and looking extremely bored.
I'll just turn to Pyxrin so the waiting game begins. We'll just have to wait.
Are the two of you being stealthy? So he won't see you, Pyxrin. What are you? Oh, you took off your ring, right? So wouldn't even know. Okay. Yeah. He.
I'll say to Pyxrin, you get closer. He's not going to recognize you. I'll be your backup. I'll watch your back.
Do any of us actually know Pass Without a Trace? I don't think we've ever used it. Have
I
we ever
do.
used it? Okay.
I do, but I mean, I could cast it. But
That was me meta talking. So do whatever.
Pyxrin, how close are you getting to Philip? He's just sitting there.
muted.
You're muted. Melissa.
Muted. I was like,
Sorry.
Eve. I don't know how to English today. Just close enough to eavesdrop. She's trying to avoid, basically being in his face right now. So she just wants to be close enough to eavesdrop, and
Okay.
to be able to hear stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you like get to a pillar that's close, that's right there beside of him, and just kind of hang out there. Act like you're waiting as well.
She might pull out some of like her little. She'll probably just like plop down on the ground and just pull out her crystals and stuff in the mat and just kind of mess around with everything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, he'll kind of like glance over at you a couple of times, but we'll just kind of sit there, tossing some stones back and forth. I'm just pulling up something here. I just need to see if someone has something. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Pyxrin and Teagan both make a perception check for me. Minutes have passed by. It's maybe been about 20 minutes at this time.
perception, 19 plus
Give
5.
myself bardic inspiration. Ooh, 26.
Okay.
Yep,
Alright.
and I got a 24.
Okay. Yeah, so the two of you... Oof, okay. Alright. Pyxrin. You notice, as you're kind of sitting there, still keeping an eye out, but trying to look busy and trying to look like you're doing something else, you see a flash of green across the market. Like a green cape. A green cloak. Oh. Philip suddenly sits up in attention and stands. Teagan, you would notice Philip standing, of course. But you don't see the green cloak, just Pyxrin does. Philip suddenly kind of arches his back and stands up. And then he stops. And Pyxrin, you see the green cloak kind of move back in the crowd and away. What the? Ugh. Okay, well, I guess I'm, Alright then. And he'll kind of like look over at you and give you a nod, Pyxrin, and just kind of like leave, kicking a rock as he goes. And he heads across the market. Not in the direction where the green cloak was. He passes by you, Teagan. He's like, you kind of hear him, not saying to you, but kind of hear him just kind of mumbling to himself, forget this. I'm just going back. As he continues walking across the market. Shoulders slumped.
Gonna gather her stuff up and put it away and actually move towards where the green cloak was.
Okay. All right.
I see. I will. Oh boy. I'm going to shadow Pyxrin.
Okay. All right. So Pyxrin and Teagan, you can either make a perception check each, or do it with advantage if one of you is helping the other.
I will give Pyxrin advantage.
Okay.
Sorry, I was writing.
Okay.
Hold on just 1 second. I wish I could write super fast. Cloak. So many cloaks. Okay.
Let's make a
so I have
perception check
advantage.
with advantage, yes.
Okay. Perception. Advantage. Cool. 13?
That came up 18 on.
Yeah, that's weird.
So 18, we'll just go with 18 with advantage. That was with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, we'll go with the 18. Yeah, Pyxrin and Teagan is like right behind you. You can feel him right behind you as you kind of move through the crowd in the direction where you saw the green cloak. And you do see someone in this like full green cloak with the hood down, kind of standing just a couple of crowds away, on the edge of a side street.
She'll just keep going.
Okay.
Like she's not gonna stop.
So you move closer. Teagan, you're still right behind Pyxrin. You get it, you're about 40 feet away, 30 feet away, 20 feet away. Are you trying to blend in with crowds, or are you just approaching?
I think as she gets about 20 feet away, she'll start being stealthy.
Okay, so you get 20 feet away. Teagan, are you trying to be stealthy as well?
Yep. If I see her.
So
yeah,
Teagan and Pyxrin, make another stealth check for me, please.
Oh, I got a 6. Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
16. 6 plus 10. 16.
Okay, so 16. Pyxrin, you a couple people pass in front of you. You get a little bit caught off guard and kind of almost like bump into them. Teagan, you're able to maneuver. Seeing that, you're able to maneuver around it pretty quickly. And you see the cloaked green figure up ahead. But as you kind of move around the crowd, you see the head kind of jerk up to you. And you see this kind of, stubble, and it looks vaguely familiar. And he immediately turns and darts down the side street.
Do I see him darting?
Yes.
I book it.
All right, I'm on it.
Okay. So the two of you, as you dart down the side street, there are various obstacles, various things. Here, he leaps over them. Make a dexterity check for me, please.
Ten plus. What's my dex check?
18.
Plus
Okay.
7. 17.
Okay.
Hold on, I didn't do that right.
It's okay.
I don't think. I accidentally did a dex save instead of but that's okay. It's a 16.
Okay.
Click the wrong button.
All right. The two of you are able to jump over this kind of this blockage in this alleyway. Are able to jump over it. You still see him right up ahead. He trips, and you are able to close in about 10 feet. So you're about 10 feet away from him as he continues to run in front of you. Make another dexterity check for me, please. As he goes around the corner, you follow him, and there are some people that are kind of in the way, so you have to maneuver around them as he darts down another side street.
19 plus dexterity check for 23.
I got a 5.
Okay. Pyxrin, and you notice this Teagan, as you're trying to turn around, she gets caught up in the crowds again and just has a little trouble maneuvering around them.
Get out of my way!
You hear her yell at them behind you as you step around. Do you continue
FBI.
on, Teagan, or do you stop and wait for her?
Did he trip as well? Did he? said he
Nope,
tripped?
he maneuvered through the crowds and
Oh,
just
okay.
barely did slow down a bit, so he's about 7 feet from you as you were running, but if you stop.
It's so close. I'm going to go.
Get
Okay.
him!
You continue running.
It's like I can't let him go again.
Yeah, he kind of loses balance and almost like runs into a wall and has to like push off of it, gaining you a few more feet. You are about 5 feet from him at this point. The green cloak kind of, kind of going behind him a bit. Waving in front of you as he runs about 5 feet in front of you. Maneuvers down another alleyway.
He's down an alleyway?
Really quick, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to attempt to catch him.
Okay. Are you just reaching out for him?
Yep.
Okay. So you kind of reach out. What are you trying to grab? The cloak, his arm, his neck?
His hair.
He has the hood on. Come
I'm
on.
gonna try to grab him by the neck.
By the neck? Okay.
Yeah,
That was
like,
it. That was
come
a
ar-
joke, but okay.
Come
Oh,
ar-
you're
come ar-
okay. Okay.
Come around, dagger in
All
the
right,
other
so you're
hand,
trying
cut
to
his
like kind of give
Close
yourself a
line.
boost of speed because you're, to
Yes.
kind of give. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
back. Save. Okay, that's even better. 19 plus 7, 26. With a dagger at his back.
Nice.
Okay, dagger at his back. All right, give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. Okay, so you are able to kind of take that step and push yourself forward a bit. You put your arm around his neck and also get some of that fabric in the cloak there as well. As you do that, like the hood kind of comes back and you can see his black hair. And you take the dagger, and are you trying to like shove it into his back, or
Nope. I just want to get his attention. So he
as
knows
you're
it's there.
moving though?
I'll just have it, keep it in my hand. But I imagine when I get my arm around him, it's going to stop him, right?
Yes, but there's also a bit of a force forward. So
Okay.
you would go kind of tumbling forward a bit.
I don't want to kill him just yet.
Okay. All right.
So I'm just going to have the dagger ready.
Okay. So you have the dagger in one hand. You're grabbing him with the other.
Right.
As you kind of put that force forward, you both go falling forward.
Okay.
Kind of you kind of feel yourself kind of scrape up against the sidewall on this side street, and you both kind of fall against the ground, with him underneath you.
Ooh.
And you feel him struggle a bit. What are you doing?
I'm going to say into his ear. Okay. Easy. Just want to talk.
Okay. You feel one of his hands moving at his belt, the side of his belt.
If I feel that, I'm going to say not another inch.
He still moves the hand against his belt, and
I'm going to stab his hand.
okay, you holding this, and you bring the dagger around and you
If-
stab
like
his
he's-
hand.
Right, like
You
pin it to the ground.
You hear what is under his cloak. So make another dexterity check for me, please, to see if you hit the hand under the cloak, because you can't see the hand. You can just kind of feel that kind of movement under there.
Thank you, Ed. 17 plus dexterity save or dexterity check? What'd you say?
Dexterity check, please.
All right, 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you feel the knife kind of like you definitely doesn't hit stone, it hits something. And you hear him kind of, ha! And then, the cloak gives in, and you see this kind of like puff of smoke come out from under the cloak as you hit against the ground.
Then he'll say that, son of a bitch. The cloak's still there?
The cloak is, the cloak is under you, and you have your arm kind of like now against, kind of like in between your chest and the cobblestone,
Mm-hmm.
and the cloak is kind of like in there and is under you.
Okay. I'll get up and I'll sigh disappointment, and I'll check the cloak to see if there's anything in the pockets or.
Okay. No pockets on the cloak. You do see some, as you're kind of lifting up the cloak, you do see some blood on the cobblestone where you stabbed the knife in.
Okay. I will.
Just a very finely made green cloak. hunter green, dark hunter green cloak in your hand.
I'll pull out a cloth from my backpack, piece of cloth, and wipe the dagger, but I want to save the blood.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't know if anything can be done.
So
but
you
never know.
wipe the dagger and you
sheath
fold it up and just kind of
Put it back in the backpack.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll look around for Pyxrin.
Okay, yeah, Pyxrin, you come around. I would say that you weren't caught up to that much, so you probably came around the corner just as Teagan falls against the ground and that puff of smoke comes out from under the green cloak that is now on the cobblestone.
Where'd it go? Did it go around that other corner?
I have no idea where he went. He bamfed out. He used magic. I don't know if he teleported or dimension doored, but he's long gone.
Seriously? Are you
Seriously.
stomps on the cloak?
Well, we have his cloak.
Ugh. Is there anything inside of it?
No. Now, did I get a good look at him before you said the hood came off, so it...
That came off. You saw the back of his head.
So technically speaking, I don't know 100% for sure that it was Krist.
Make a wisdom check for me, please.
Okay.
You did see a bit of his face from under the cloak. You saw the
Okay.
back of his head.
Wisdom, right? 17 plus 2. 19.
Okay. I mean, face-wise, it did look quite a bit like Krist.
Okay. So, judging from all we know, it had to be Krist. Damn it. Well, he knows we're here.
Fine. He just gives one last stomp on the cloak and picks it up. She'll just walk back instead of she's tired.
All right.
She's a little tired from all
Let's
that
go.
running, so she's just gonna walk back.
Let's go back to the inn.
Okay.
And on the way, I'm just going to... What happened? Because I just saw Philip get up and just leave.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it at all. There was like this splash of green, and I just saw that green cloak, and he just seemed... What's weird is that he nodded at me. It's Philip, right?
Yes.
He nodded at me and then left, and I thought that was kind of weird, and I just figured I'd follow him. God, what was I thinking, Teagan?
I don't know. Maybe he saw one of us and figured it out, and that's why he bolted.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No, it's not your fault. Could have been me. Let's go back to the inn and see what's in what they've made out with the box.
Definitely know what I'm doing with my share.
Might not be alone in that.
Thank you. You didn't have to follow, but I appreciate it.
No, I wanted to. We got to find out what they're doing. I hate that it's, Jocelyn. That's so. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh shit! I almost forgot about that.
Sorry.
Yep. Me too.
All right.
Trudging along on the road again. Sorry.
It's okay. So are y'all passing back through the market to get back to the inn? That's like the way that you know, probably the only way. So otherwise, okay.
I need to get lost.
Yeah, so you kind of retrace your steps down the different side streets that you took and get back to the market. As you're passing by, I mean, it's starting to get a little bit more lively with people coming in. They're starting to get, you can see a little bit of evening start to fall, so it's getting a little bit darker. You can see some like magical lights here and there set up, as well as some gas lights, or just some with fire. Make the two of you make perception checks as you pass through the market area.
All right, perception 16 plus
17.
5. 22.
Okay.
Oh, 21. 16 plus 5
Okay.
is 21.
Teagan, you see, as you pass by, you know, different vendors are selling trinkets, some are selling weapons. You kind of get near where the smithing booth was that that y'all stopped at earlier, and you see some weapons kind of laying out there, and one looks familiar to you. It's a great sword, and it looks like the one that Zephyr had.
Oh shit! I'm going to walk up to the vendor and inquire about the sword.
Ting! Ting! He has his back to you.
Good day, sir.
Turns around, lays down his tools. Greetings, evening. What can I help?
I was walking by your shop, and this sword here, and I'll point to the sword, caught my eye. It's rather unique looking, and especially with the insignia on the hilt and all that.
It is.
How did you come about that? Is that your work?
No, it's not my work. Somebody was around earlier and wanted to sell it. Seemed pretty desperate. Wouldn't leave me alone. So I gave him some gold for it.
It was odd because I happen to know a person who has a sword like that. And I was wondering, I was looking for him and I couldn't find him.
What did he look like? Maybe it was the same one.
I don't know. You would know it if you saw him. It was a kenku.
I have a feeling it was one and the same.
Rather difficult to talk to.
Wouldn't leave me alone until I put down some gold for it. Didn't give him much. I've seen great swords like this before. It's not anything special. It does have an interesting glow to it, but I don't know what that's about. I figured just some kind of stone that helps it to glow a bit that's in the metal.
That's why the reason I stopped and asked. I'm afraid it's a little bit more than that. In fact, some of us believed it was had some negative properties to it. How much did you pay for it?
I paid him 300 gold for it.
Okay. Damn. Zephyr, you cost me in the end.
I mean, that wasn't. I mean, usually great sword like this sold for more, but again, these are dime a dozen here in the plane. There's a maker up north that makes them by the barrelful. So, long swords, great swords, all with that mark.
Up north, you say there's.
Yeah.
Whereabouts? What city?
Haven't been up there myself, so I can't really say. Let me kind of like step back, turn his back to you again, and kind of pull out this like extremely worn looking journal, and open it up. They're in Neverstone? You been there yet?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Almost as north as you can get, unless you go the Northern Crown, but
Neverstone.
Anything else I can do for you? You willing to buy it back? Same price. I'm not going down.
Yes. Yes.
One moment, though. You said it was special. What did you mean?
Going to be honest with you, it's possessed. It's a cursed sword.
Oh, that's why the bird seemed crazy as shit.
I, in good faith, couldn't let that sword fall into innocent hands.
Same price. I won't go up. Especially if it's cursed.
I think I have 300 gold. Yeah, I have 80 platinum, so that's 800 gold. Yeah. All right, so this hurts. 300 gold. There you go. I'll give him 300 gold.
All right. It's yours. Kind of brings out the tin, the metal box from below the
It's got a. Oh,
the
thank
table
you.
and puts it in there.
Thank you ever so much.
Do you, the metal box is to put his money in, not to put the sword in.
Oh.
If you misunderstood, do you,
Do you have like a? It would be tough to have a lead line box to fit that in.
if you want to pay for a lead line box, sure.
How much would it cost?
To fit this great sword?
I know. Can you? All right. Can you wrap it up in a cloth? Do you have a cloth spare?
I'm sure that I have something here, and I'll kind of pull out
I just don't want to
a
touch it.
cloth tarp of sorts and, give it to you. Here,
Thank you.
good luck.
Sorry to ruin your sale, but
Oh, if it's cursed, you're doing me a favor.
well, thank you. Thank you.
Certainly.
You were honest, and I appreciate it.
Try to
And,
be.
But I'll move on.
Okay.
Thank you again. Damn it.
So you're
Yeah,
taking
me too.
the tarp to wrap up the sword,
Yep.
the great
and wrap it.
sword.
Yep.
It's great. It's pretty big.
Yeah. It's a great sword.
Yeah. Make a dexterity check, please, as you are attempting to wrap up this sword yourself in this cloth.
Oh lordy. Dexterity.
Yeah.
11. 7 plus 4.
Oof, rough times. Rough times. Well, let's see here. Where did I put that stuff? Things? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, let me find the great sword here. Great. Wonderful. Alright, so you move to wrap up this great sword, Teagan. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Of course. Oh. Wisdom save. 15 plus 2. 17.
Okay. Alright. You feel a bit of a pull on your subconscious, Teagan, as you're wrapping this up, and this kind of distant voice in your head, but it never becomes clear, and it's just mumble. It just sounds like words you can't make out. And you put that last little wrap on it and get it tightly wound up, and it stops.
Okay.
The shop, the half orc. I was gonna say ogre. The half orc kind of gives you a nod and turns back to his work, and ding, ding.
Go on. No. Teagan will breathe a huge sigh and head on find Pyxrin and move on.
Okay. All right. So Pyxrin, he kind of comes up to you with this
See me holding a
big,
great sword.
huge, like
Wrap-
wrapped up something in a big cloth.
Yeah.
She won't say anything. She'll just like do a big sigh and then put her ring back on. All right. Well.
The hell?
Yeah. Let's. I want to find out what's in that box still. Let's go.
I'll kick his little ass if I ever catch him.
All right. So the two of you, we'll just say, make it back to the cute Lord Inn. The rest of you, you've had a bit of time here. So, once you got to the cute Lord Inn, of course, you were greeted by the goblins. Oh, hi! Welcome back. Are you wanting your rooms again for tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Oh, sorry,
Plus-
I forgot which group it was.
Plus, we're gonna need at least one. Zivar, you probably are you. Do you want a room or just a place to sleep? Because the places here, they're not much room to maneuver. If you didn't want company, so you can do
Yes.
just a place to sleep, or
We
you
have
got
some
bigger rooms.
pods that you can sleep in. Very secure, very comfortable, or you can get a small room. Everything, of course, is with the cute Lord Inn's flair. We have a cafe here. There are several, like, just to give you a quick rundown of what this place looks like, Zivar. Inside, as you stepped in, there are two cute little green-skinned goblins behind the desk in these kind of like Lolita dresses with all these different colors and very like Harajuku style, with all kinds of ribbons in their hair. The left wall is completely covered, except for a door frame. It's completely covered in what we would know as like gacha machines that you can put money in and get prizes out. There are all kinds of magical lights in the room that kind of make it shades of pink and blues and purples. The door to the left on the gacha wall leads into a cat cafe that's called the Cute Lord's Cafe, and so you can purchase a pod, or you can purchase a small room. We also have a very nice spa area that you can use as well if you pay for it.
I will take a room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just a small room, not the pod, correct?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. The room is 1 gold.
I will hand the gold.
Thank you. And here,
Not from that other gold. My gold.
Mm-hmm.
right? Sure. And here are if you want to we have shoes for you. This is the DM trying to process what all that she made up in that time. We have some. We ask that you don't wear your shoes, your regular shoes, past the hall that lead to the rooms. But we have some shoes here that you can put on some they give you like sandals, like wooden sandals to wear instead. You can decorate your sandals. We have things here, so you can be here at the desk and decorate them. Put some ribbons on them, some buttons. We have some glue here. We're so happy to have you here at the Cute Lord's Inn. There's a basket for you in the room. If you need anything at all, and please check out the cafe when you have a chance.
Thank you. I will not need any of those special things. If I must change my shoes, that's fine.
Yes,
thank
please.
you.
Yeah. Right,
Do you need to tell me anything else?
Nope, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to step by the front desk here. Your friends have stayed here before, so they can also answer some questions as well. But welcome to the Cute Lord's Inn.
Thank you very much.
With lollipops, are there more candies?
Oh yes, we have the candies, and they'll push out on the counter like a clear glass filled with lollipops, and also a tray of cupcakes. Yeah. Please feel free. These are complimentary.
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I'll take his. She's gonna take 2 cupcakes.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. And they kind of take the tray and put it back down under. But the lollipops stay out.
Well, that's fine. Maybe you'll get hungry later. I'll hold on to this for you.
Right. And for those of you still getting your rooms back, that'll be just another gold for your night stay. Well, gold, and then like I forgot how much I charged the rest of you for the pod, like 7 or 8 silver, I think.
So very much.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Jurble's kind of half paying attention, half like, keeping track of everybody, but also like keeping an eye out for suspicious people and
Sure.
Judea.
Sus.
Judea is part of the sus group.
Yeah, you don't see Judea.
Okay.
Jurble, are you gonna get another pod, or are you gonna try and get a room this time? Have you changed your mind yet? Okay.
No.
No.
Same pod.
Okay.
Same extra large pod.
Oh, Zivar, this will be fun. This will be.
But
I've never seen such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to. We're going to meet
Mm-hmm.
in Teagan's room, but Teagan's not here.
I have a room if you want to do the dealings in my room.
Well, Teagan.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll
Do we need
keep
to
an
wait?
eye out for him.
Oh, I
I'd rather-
think Renarius had a. I have a room that we can use as well.
That way,
Okay.
Teagan knows where we're at.
We can go in there.
We'll keep.
I
an
will
eye
defer
out.
to you.
So
Let's go.
sounds good so far.
Wait. Let's go wait in
Well,
Renarius' room.
Let's go. And Renarius will lead the way, kind of like fumbling with his key as he gets to the room and opens it up for everyone.
Junie's putting on her sandals as she's hopping down the hall, showing Zivar sandals.
Yeah. Okay. I shall change my feet, my shoes.
What? Wait.
Yeah, just
I mean, I guess.
shoes.
Sorry,
What
that
kind-
was a month ago.
Okay. What? Just put the
Nothing.
sandals on. Just come on.
He's a warforged.
All right, so everyone piles into, the people that are here at least pile into, so minus Pyxrin and Teagan piled into Renarius' room. It's very crowded. It's a little cramped with all of you in there, but you can make do. There's a little desk that you can put the box on,
Okay.
as well as a few chairs and of course the bed. Feel free to sit wherever you want to.
Okay. Yeah, Junie's just gonna not sit on the bed, but she'll sit down, and they probably want to open their box, but I also want to count Zivar's money, make sure, no one bumped into him on the way back.
Yeah, do that. Real quick, while you're doing that, Jurble's still clutching the box.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go over to Kazeel and be like,
Yeah.
and whisper, just pop out the spyglass and just look at the new guy just to be safe.
Oh, got it. He'll kind of like discreetly as he can. It's okay, discreetly. Gonna pull it out and just quickly like look at Zivar and then put it back and like nod at Jurble. All clear.
Wow.
Okay.
We are the best.
I'd say that's the strangest thing they've done, but okay. How good are you at counting?
I will take the clippers that was full of gold. I'll set it on the table. That is separate from my own, so you guys can check it yourself. I'll back away.
Okay. So Juniper, you're checking the gold.
Yes,
Is that what's happening? Okay, you're counting
Just-
the gold.
Yeah, just counting, making sure it's all there, and
It's all there. Jurble, are you kind of waiting until Pyxrin and Teagan get back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of nervous.
I would say by the time that Juniper gets done counting the gold, Juniper and Zivar. That Juniper and Zivar get done counting the gold, that we'll say that Teagan and Pyxrin, you get back to the Cute Lord's Inn. Just to get it along. Are you both getting rooms for the night? Okay. So just a gold each. Oh, sorry, Teagan.
Teagan will walk into the front desk, slam
Hey.
a gold in. Sorry, can't do cheery right now. Just need a room.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want a lollipop?
No lollipops for me, thank
Okay.
you.
And just kind of smile and hand a cupcake to Pyxrin.
See him kick his shoes off ahead of him and putting on the sandal.
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Okay, thank you.
All right. So the two of you will say we'll get back to kind of walk through the hall, kind of looking for the rest of the group, and you'll see Rhaenyra's door open, and the group kind of huddled in there. Juniper and Zephyr counting the gold, Jurble and Kazeel and Rhaenyra is chatting.
Hey guys, and I'll plop. Not plop, but I'll just put the great sword down. Guess
Wait,
what I
what
bought
is-
for
what-
300 gold?
What? Wait. I'm confused. Wait.
Yes,
What?
it is. Zephyr's promptly and quickly and crazily sold this at a vendor in the market. I spotted it on the way back. I couldn't let that fall into somebody else's hands
That bird's gonna get us killed.
if he didn't get himself killed. But anyway,
Wants to say something, but he's not.
I had-
just
I have
Linear.
worse news.
Oh, great.
I had Krist.
You had him?
I had him in a headlock. Had him on the
And-
ground. And he bamfed out. He either
Just-
teleported or dimension doored someplace else, and I lost him. Sorry.
Wait, but I thought you were tracking.
Yes, we were-
the greasy gnome.
We were tracking the greasy gnome. The greasy gnome, I think, either spotted me or either that or Krist alerted him, and he suddenly got up and left. But luckily, we caught a glimpse of the cloak. Me and Pyxrin followed him. We were able to pursue him down an alley. I was a little faster. I got on him. I told him I just wanted to talk, but he went for something on his belt, and I tried to stop him, but he got to it, whatever he was going for in his belt. So
Wasn't this demi-plane supposed to be secret? Like we had never heard of it. And we've been
and
around.
everybody's here. I know. Philip's here. Krist's here. It's crazy. So with this, he's going to turn to Zivar, and I'll also look at Juniper. This is for both of you. We're in a dangerous business. For better or for worse, we're wanted by a lot of people, and not very good people. I don't feel we should let you go any further without knowing that.
Well, I'm pretty sure Judy probably picked up on that a little bit ago.
But I just want to reinforce that.
you have a lot of well, I wouldn't call them friends. We'll call them exes. You have a lot of those in this city. I understand. I understand you had lives before we met, and I won't hold that against you. I will eat your cupcake though, because
You're welcome to all. Thanks to Pyxrin, you're welcome to all the pastries you like.
Zephyr, you have either perfect or terrible timing. But you did get us a large amount of gold, of which we will split. And that answers any questions I may have.
I mean, so far I think I'm doing pretty good. I was asked to find you. I helped you make some extra gold. I feel pretty good about being with you all. And besides, I've heard people say, the greater the risk, the greater the adventure. So I have been in dangerous positions before. I understand being afraid makes you cautious, but I'm willing. I need new experiences. So this is, if you let me tag along as long as possible, and I will help you if you let me, I will not complain.
That's very kind of you. Squints his eyes.
I mean,
And I'll look at Jurble, but probably not very smart.
I mean,
I've been here only for a few hours, and I've seen much gold being transacted. I think that I am in a good position to make some profit and make some, savings from this, and I'm willing to risk it. And
Great.
Pyxrin's just gonna set the cloak on the bed and can I have my share right now, please? If you don't mind.
Hey,
Not anything
okay.
against anybody right here. Stand out bar.
Should we? I think we should. You think we should talk about the box, right?
Give gifts. You can celebrate first. Maybe there's something that'll cheer you up, Pyxrin. Maybe. But yes, here. And she'll just, just slide over the determined amount.
Is Pyxrin still?
She's back to tiefling.
Okay, all right, okay. I was about to say, like, wait a second.
before
And
you
that would
came
be
in, so
so
none of us have
awkward,
any
like
idea.
all of a sudden, like grayish obsidian hands just come out of. Spoiler
okay.
alert. Do what you need to do. I mean, we want to. Do we want to open this box? Do we? Okay, let's
Zivar-
open this box right now.
All right.
And,
Yeah,
and
think-
let's
get it
just
over
open
with.
it right now, because I want to see what's in it.
And that's
Zivar,
where we're
do
stopped.
you trust this? The Voyashara, Voyashra, Shiara? You trust her?
La 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 la.
I mean, there's two ways to look at it. She paid me up front. That either means that she did not expect me to come back, or she thought she was being, I don't know.
Or she really
really
wanted us
generous.
to have it better or worse?
Zephyr.
I tell you, I've been holding this for a while. I'm super curious.
I just, you know what?
Open
It's
the
been a
box,
day.
God damn
Okay.
it.
Jurble opens the box.
Okay, and as Jurble opens the box, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Of course.
Other-
Of course.
Of course.
Zephyr, I want
Do
to
it.
know we paid you better, just for the record.
Gold.
You got a
We
lot of
paid
money
you.
today.
You paid you better.
Thank you, players. Thank you, people in chat, and thank you so much for the raids this evening. Much appreciated from Diesel Shot and Vivac Tear. Thank you so much. Y'all are the best. You've been watching The Forsaken, which is every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a lot of D&D content here on Madbird streams. As soon as I get the schedule up. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we have D&D 5e content at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, on Fridays, we have Mad Art with Steph at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Some of our campaigns have been on hiatus for a bit. Fingers crossed. We should have a lot of them back this weekend. Curious Lament will probably be another week or two. But Stormfall, In Extremis, well, Penumbra only is going to probably be going on Wednesday, hopefully. But Friday, Stormfall, Saturdays, In Extremis, and Sundays, Obsidian Scar should hopefully, fingers crossed, be back. That's what we're hoping anyways. If you're looking for ways to support the channel, a great way to do so is through our Patreon. Check that out. Not only do you get some really cool stuff, but we get more back. So it's a preferred way to support, again, if you're looking for a way to do so. We always head over to raid someone after the stream. Excuse me as my voice gives out. Is that my voice? Let's see who is who is streaming here. It looks like that they are not. You know, let's head over to, let's see. I think. Yeah, let's head over to Fae, Fiends, and Friends. I don't think that I've rated them before or checked out their stream, but they're doing some D&D, or episode 45 of their current campaign. So let me just type that in the chat. Fiends and Friends. Spell it right. Oh, nope, 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 that's not it. Okay. Okay, I think I got that right. Let me just enter that in. Oh, no, did not get that right. Of course, this is where my mouse is like, nope, gonna glitch out on you, it's fine.
Well, how about it?
Oh, we're rating them
Remember
now.
our
So
Patreon.
again, yeah, Patreon. Thank y'all again, and give them a call in the chat. Y'all been great. See you next time. Bye. Until
Bye.
then. Bye.
All right,
Okay.